Hey, what's going on? Tim Deegan here from Leah and Tim, and I'm going to go over some stuff with you regarding travel vlogging mistakes. Mistakes I've made. Mistakes I don't want you to make. As you know, Leah and I have been doing more traveling and more travel vlogging, and me being a video maker, I go down there thinking like, it's gonna be a breeze, it's gonna be great. I'm just gonna go down there, film some stuff, it's gonna be an awesome video. Yeah, of course, you know, it's gonna be perfect. Except if you don't plan anything. You just go down there on a whim, don't expect to get a whole lot. So here are my top 5 tips or is it tips or mistakes? You know what? They're tips and they're mistakes if you don't follow them, like I did. They pretty much all come down to planning. And that brings me to tip number 1. Plan and shot list what you need to get on this shoot and what you need for your video so that when you leave, you know you've got everything. I went down there and I thought, okay, I need this, 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 and this, and it'll be great. I'll just make sure I get a little bit of this, I'll get a bit of that, and it'll be fine. But then I quickly found myself thinking like, oh, how am I gonna open the video? How am I gonna close the video? Do I have enough B-roll? Oh, how am I gonna stitch everything together? And so I had to then make a shot list of what I needed and made sure I had it all checked off before I left. It would have been great knowing that before getting down there. Tip number 2. Know your location, know your equipment, and make sure that they are going to work well together. Because one of the situations I had was one of my lenses was not a sealed lens. So on a wet, humid day, when I took my gear out of the room and went outside, my lens fogged up. And I was like, oh, great. Now I gotta wait for the lens to unfog. Not a big deal. It wasn't just the glass on the outside that had fogged up, it was the glass on the inside. There was moisture that got in the lens, which is not good. And it took a lot longer for that to clear up, and I missed some shots because of it. So if you know you're gonna be in a different environment, and you know that your lens is gonna be hot or cold and is gonna go into the opposite, you might want to actually take the lens in its like camera bag outside for a while before you're gonna shoot, so it slowly acclimates to the new temperature, and then when you bring it out of the camera bag, it should be fine. Number 3, do not take guided tours and hope that you're gonna get a lot of footage and B-roll on that guided tour. Leah and I went on an excursion to Tulum, and we vlogged about it, and although when we were there we didn't really get a lot of information that we were hoping to get out of the tour, we also didn't get a lot of time. Like, he was just quick taking us through everything, and we did not have enough time to stop and get the shots that we wanted. And also, if there's a lot of other people at this park or at this place that you're going to or at this location, then it's gonna be hard to get the shots you want. You might need to wait for a while and wait for people to clear, and if you don't have that time, you're gonna miss that shot, or you're gonna have a shot with a whole bunch of people in it. If you wanna go to some location that you've been planning to shoot at, do not take a guided tour, get your own transportation there, and that leads me right to my next point, tip number 4, go early. Get up early and do a lot of your shooting and a lot of your B-roll and a lot of your specific shots early before other people get up. We had the same problem just shooting a sunrise at the dock. We got up early, but we didn't get up super early because we thought, it'll be fine. Who's gonna get up at this time? Apparently people that like to swim laps and do yoga on the dock when we wanna film. We thought we'd be the first ones, but you know what? No, there's always somebody earlier. Whatever time you think is early enough, push it by at least half an hour or an hour. You wanna be super well prepared. You wanna be over prepared as far as time goes. So that way you get your shots, and then the yoga instructor shows up, and the aqua gym people show up, and the people swimming laps, because you're only gonna get so many sunrises. You're only gonna get so many opportunities to go and film a sunset on this rock. So make sure that you go early when you're trying to get these shots. Which also leads me to my next point, tip number 5, do not procrastinate. When you get down there, make sure you plan out your shots and the days that you're going to shoot, and don't leave it to the last minute. Because again, I kinda did that. And it started to rain on our last like 2 days. I was like, oh great, I didn't get enough B-roll. I didn't get enough drone shots. So I was panicking, and luckily enough, it cleared up and I got some stuff later in the day on the last 2 days. But you never know when that's gonna happen. And yes, you can check weather reports, but they change. Yeah, sure, the weather report might be accurate for the first 3, but who knows if it's gonna last the whole week. Which leads me to my actual 6th point here, which is just a little tidbit, just a little favor for you guys. Do your shooting, get a lot of stuff done out of the way, take time to enjoy the trip. This is also a vacation. If you don't enjoy it, if you're working the whole time, then you're gonna miss a lot of stuff and miss moments that you wanna just keep for yourself. So make sure you do not procrastinate and you film all the stuff at the beginning of the trip and save a day or two to really just like enjoy yourself and take it all in. And of course, you can always just pull the camera out if you want something extra. But make sure you get everything, the meat and the potatoes, what you need, done. And then have fun, then relax, then go do whatever you want to do. And there you have it. There are 5 tips, 5 mistakes that I made that I'm wanting you to not do. I'm sure I'll make a few more of these. I'm sure I'll make a new one after every trip we go on, because that's just how it is. Constantly learning from mistakes. And hopefully you guys can learn from mine, and hopefully I can learn from some of yours. And that way we can all just get better together. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.